Hello again, family. My name is Chris. I am your home gamer dad, and welcome back to Wingspan, the digital version of the game on the Switch. This is our second adventure into the Oceania expansion, which, if you haven't seen the last episode, is the latest expansion that is released for the Switch for this game of Wingspan. The actual physical version of Wingspan has two other expansions already out, or one other expansion. I keep forgetting off the top of my head. I'll look it up later in between, but whatever. Oceania expansion just came out on 12/12/2023. European expansion was a while, and the seasonal decoration pack is something that I also bought, and I'm going to be playing with today, actually. Speaking of which, I'm going to go into the play option, and last time I did a 4-player game against various computer opponents. Now we're going to go up against the Automa. And for this, I'm going to switch myself around again. We're going to be yellow. I like being yellow, and I just love the penguin. Last time was the penguin. It was so cute. Maybe I'll be the platypus. I do have a crazy owl. I have a kiwi. No, let's be the platypus. Let's be the platypus this time. I was the penguin in the last one, so we did that, and then I was this ocean, so we'll go with this. No. We're not doing that. We're doing the seasonal background. We're going to be a holiday platypus because at this time of year, it is now the middle of December. Let's go ahead and have a fun little season in the back. The Automa, we will make them purple, and they have their own thing to them. Just regular Automa. Let's put it on hard. I want to actually see if we can do it on hard right here. So that means that their points for face down cards are 5. I think starting spec Nectar per habit. I think all this is fine the way it should be. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Go over to expansions. We're going to actually take off this, and I'm going to take off the Swift Start this time. So we just have the European expansion that we're working with along with the Oceania expansion. So this adds, as you can see, 95 bird cards, 5 bonus cards, and 8 goal tiles for the game. Last game that I played on this, the no goal was all the way at the end, so you really can't take advantage of how good that particular goal card is. Hopefully it comes up earlier today, if it comes at all, because we have 10 over here from European, plus a bunch of birds and other things along that way. So I think we're good with all of that. Nice. Can I put more Automa? Can I put more Automa? Or I can only do one at a time? Hold on a second. No, I can only do one Automa at a time. All right, so we'll go back over here. Hold on one moment. There we go. Much better. Okay, so now we have like an extra hard Automa. We have our colors set, our characters good to go. We have a random order, so either he starts first or I start first. And then we're doing the standard goal mat, which is whatever the goals are at the end of the round. Whoever has the most of those goals get the most points. Second gets second most, and ties are kind of split and things along that way. So just me versus robo-bird. Here we go. So I am starting this off. I love my little platypus head there. So just as a reminder for everyone, if you didn't see the last Oceania expansion episode, one of the new things that was added to the game was Nectar, which is a wild style of resource. That is the pink like flower thing that you see in the right. I start with 1. On the left side over here is a Nectar counter. Whenever I use Nectar in this particular run of either forest, grasslands, or water, then the Nectar pools there, and if I have the most Nectar at the end of the game in this particular spot compared to the Automa, then I gain bonus points. So Nectar's really good in order to be able to pay for stuff, and then it's also really good to gain more points. And if you notice that some of these birds, this one right here actually requires Nectar, same thing for this guy over here, but I could also use Nectar, like instead of paying a worm, I can use a Nectar. However, if I needed to use a resource for like one of these brown powers here, it has to be that resource. So like none of these really discard any number of mice to gain that amount of Nectar. It has to be mice. I can't use Nectar, not that that would make any sense, but I wouldn't be able to do it anyway. Anywho, so with that said, what do we got for my bonus cards? I got one from European expansion, birds with tuck cards, and then consecutive birds in the grasslands with ascending or descending wingspans. Okay, so underneath all of the birds here, 22 centimeters, 22 centimeters, 30, 24, that is your, those are your wingspans right there. That's how wide the bird's wings are. So in order to do this, it's ascending or descending. It has to just go in one order or the other. So I think I'm going to go with this one. I think I'm going to go with this one and try to put as many into the grasslands as I can in order to, build that up fast. Now, we also have these end of round goals right here. The Automa already starts with one. Birds with no eggs. So the more birds that are on the field that don't have eggs on them, that'll earn me points. Round 2 is birds with tucked cards. So more birds I have that have cards tucked underneath. Round 3 is from Oceania, birds worth 3 or more, and then 4 filled columns, so up and down stuff. All right, so that's all of that. And then Nectar right now, as you can see, the Automa starts with 5 on each of them. So I have to try to really spend some Nectar on these in order to get past that. I still am going to keep with this, though. So I think that's a good one to keep. And then we'll take you, because I need to start putting you into the grassland. I think that's a small bird to really good to start with. Previous player had Nectar in their personal supply, gained 1 from the plot. I think I can do this. Pretty sure that'll work out very well. I'm going to take a worm. I'm going to take one of these. Discard any number of rats from the supply. Gain 1 food type that you already gained this turn. That's actually really good. I've got, this is an amazing thing to do whenever you take food, but it requires so much. Lay 1 egg on this bird for each bird. You know what? I'm going to take this guy, the European Robin, and try to work towards getting that one out there as well. Okay, cool. So that is where we're starting, and I am definitely starting right here. We'll put the Southern Island Robin out, and I will use my Nectar in order to start building that up.
South Island Robin. These robins search for insects on the ground, then cache extras on branches and in crevices.
Oh man, the Automa is definitely going to start racking up points like crazy, because every one that it pulls, it gets 5 points. Oh boy. Okay, well, with that said, so you're there. What do we got down in the bottom? I'm trying to look. So pheasant, or whatever that is, once between turns. That's a good one to have as well. Water and grass. I could draw it. So also a thing with the boards, there's actually new abilities that you can use on the boards as well. And again, I explained this in the last one, but if you didn't see that, then I'm explaining it again. For the grassland, or for the water area, which is where we're at right now, I can draw a card, but then I can also pay an egg or a Nectar to draw an additional card. And then in the spot right next to it, I can draw 2 cards, and then I can pay any resource at all to reset the whole thing, which is great in order to be able to, like get new birds out there and like kind of cycle through the deck faster. For eggs, as you can see to the right of this, I can spend a card or any resource to do a 3rd egg, which is great. And then for food, I can discard a card to gain a new food, or right next to it, I can discard any resource to reset the bird feeder, which again is fantastic to do if you really need particular items from it. What I now want to do, I spent my my Nectar, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I did anyway. Yeah, let's actually do this. I need the Nectar. I want to gain more than just 1 thing here. Should I get rid of you from this blind? You're so good, though. I've had that before, but they're just very expensive right now, and I want to get at least 1 more out there. Let me think about this. All right. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the European Robin. I'm going to toss it in order to gain 2 food, and I'm actually going to gain 2 Nectar, because I'm going to need it to not only play the 1 card, but then also to hopefully do something else good next turn. So we got an egg laid right there. These aren't really that like crazy of abilities that the Automa is using, but I'm pretty sure they'll just get worse as time goes on. Yeah, we're going to play this. I'm actually going to use 1 Nectar and 1 cherry, because I want to use my Nectar for something else a little bit later. That's good.
Pesquet's parrot. This bird went viral on the internet as the Dracula parrot.
Ooh, Dracula parrot. All right, so you took a bunch of things from there. Activate all pink powers. I do not have any pink powers, but I kind of wanted pink powers. It's like I have... I want to draw cards. So this is what I wanted to use the Nectar for. I wanted to do a draw card, and then I wanted to pay a Nectar in order to draw a 2nd card. I wanted this in order to add it to my collection. And then this is like a new thing also for Oceania expansion. End game end abilities. They're yellow. Lay 1 egg on each of your birds with that type of nest type, including this one. So at the very, 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 very end of the game, this would trigger. The problem is that the last time I played something with game end stuff, it froze the game. I don't know if that's gotten fixed at all or whatnot, but I'm not going to worry about that. Problem in the tray with the you may reset the. I mean, it would give me another draw. A fish and a worm, 4 points. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do that. That sounds good. So I did all that. We got one of those, and then yeah, that moves up 1. Okay. I need food now. I need food in order to be able to do anything, and I could just reset the feeder as well. I get 2 automatically. What am I looking for? I am looking for worms and rats or fish. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to do a reset, because you can reset the whole thing if all the dice have the same face on that. I'll take 1 worm and 1 fish. And previous player has it in their supply because it's the Automa, they always will. So I automatically gain a Nectar, which is awesome. And they lost 1. Oh, that's great. I mean, they're gaining a lot of cards, power points right now, but at least I might be able to win this at the end. And I know I'm not going to have any tuck birds. What do I want to do? That's 24 centimeters, 50 centimeters. Do I want to play that? Can I play that? I need a rat, actually. I would need a rat in order to do that. Or I can just use Nectar. But I need eggs in order to pay for it. Okay, so let's, maybe I just play this right now. Yeah, let's just play this one right now. And we'll use the fish and the Nectar? Yeah, sure.
Royal spoonbill. Spoonbills nest in colonies, often alongside many other water birds.
This way I can start putting Nectar in all 3 of the columns. Like right now, the Automa is winning, having 5 in all of them. And right now I have 1, 1, and 2. But this is only round 1, so at least I'm getting something by the end of the game. And I have 2 rounds left in order to do something, so I definitely want to draw from here. If I grab both Nectars, I would have 3 Nectar. The downfall is with Nectar is that if you have Nectar at the end of the round and you have it unspent, then you lose it. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just take 1 worm and I'll take 1 Nectar. Because this gives me, the previous player doesn't have the required food. Really? I wonder why I got it last time, but I didn't that time. Interesting. Activate all pink powers. I have a pink power. Right? Yes. Nope, that's not it. Don't I have a pink power? No. No, I don't. My pink power is right here. Duh. Okay. I can't even play it because I don't have... Okay, that didn't work out because I don't have any eggs in order to put anything down. Oh, shoot. All right, well, that lost me that Nectar then. But I can at least do some draws. So let's draw 1, and I'm just going to take it from the pile. Yeah, that's not so bad. Let's refill the tray. And there's nothing I can take because none of them have that requirement. I was hoping to get another card in hand. Got another egg. You moved up on the requirement list, and that's all right. Interesting. Oh. Huh. I don't exactly know how the Automa works in terms of gaining Nectar and losing Nectar for each one of the turns, so this is new to me. I'm just trying to figure out how that is calculated, and really all I got to do is just use as much Nectar as I possibly can. But that's pretty good. I got myself a starting up right there. At least I'm getting some points in all of them as well. Okay, here we are. So this is birds with tuck cards. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to have anything here, so I've lost that completely. What's down there? Nothing really good down in the tray. I need eggs. First things first, I need eggs. So I'm just going to drop them here. Previously, it doesn't have the required food. And that's it. And now they're going to earn a point, and they're going to take that. Because that bird fills a requirement for their mission up in the upper right. Bird's worth 5, 6, or 7 points. Okay, so now that I have eggs, I can start playing things. And I'm going to go ahead. What is your wingspan? 40. Oops. 50. So I really need to play you first here. If anything. Musk duck. Draw one face-up card from the tray. Oh, interesting. So then you're also part of that. And maybe I should just play this for the worm. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's use the worm. And we'll use this egg in order to play this.
Musk duck. This duck's musky odor comes from a gland on its rump, not the hanging lobe of skin under its bill.
Funky, weird thing under its bill. Alright, so we did that. I'm going to need some food, so let's grab that now. Ugh, gee, boy. Alright, so, we'll take the rat, and we'll take the worm. Yep, that's good. Man, and I don't have any... I'm surprised that worked out that way. I figured that I would have always gotten at least a nectar. Anything else? Still -1 plus that, so it's 0. Interesting. There's that back in there. I could play you now, just to get you onto the field. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna play this here. 2 worms and a rat, and use that egg.
Gray butcher bird. If prey is too large to eat whole, the butcher bird will store it and tear it into pieces.
That's pretty efficient to be able to use prey along that ways. And now I also need to lay some eggs. I could lay a 3rd egg here, and I think I'm going to. So we'll use my worm that I have in my reserve here. And now I can lay 3 eggs. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Look at the card from the deck. If it's a wingspan less than 40 centimeters, tuck it behind this card. Oh, I might actually be able to tuck something. Oh, I can. Fantastic. That's awesome. And apparently he has a worm. So do I get a worm? Did I get it? I don't even know. And he got 1. Of course we tied. What wouldn't that be the case? Alright, so that worked there. I'm so far working pretty good with my end of game goal. Yes, okay. So now we will reshuffle. Beautiful. And I will take... I'm just going to take 1 nectar, and I'm going to take a worm. Perfect. Previous player had... yeah, I want to gain it. That's, again, so weird. Why didn't I gain it before? I don't know how it chooses when I can and cannot gain that bonus thing. And look at you already. Holy jeez. He started at -1 and now he's just surpassed me. Alright, last round. Birds with tuck card. I only have 1, so whatever. I have 2 nectar left. I need to be able to play them both. And I think I'm going to right here. I'll just play them both. It's now, it's still ascending wingspan, so that's good. We'll use both of those. Use your egg.
Pheasant kukul. Unlike most other cuckoos, the pheasant kukul is not a nest parasite.
And now we're tied again. Wow. Okay, that worked out a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. End of round. So you lose 1, or you just don't gain 1 in... Wow, okay. Huh. I really should pay attention to some of the cards and see if any of these symbols pop up. Alright, good. Wow, I have 4 already on the board for the next round. That's going to give me a good edge. Alright, now then, with 6 to go, I could do this, but I would need... So what's great about this is I can lay 4 eggs at once, which is awesome, but I would need at least 2 cards or 2 resources in order to do so. However, what I do want to do here... What am I down here? Okay, I can spend the thingy. Perfect. Let's do this. I'm going to gain 1, 2 nectar. And I can't gain any others. That's fine. And you are going to activate all pink powers. I do have a pink power, which is awesome. Pheasant control, when another player takes lay actions, lay one on this bird. So then we lay it on the bird. Beautiful. And we go down here and we start drawing cards. I can then spend a nectar in order to draw 3 cards. Now, I don't like any of these, but I can't reset it. Unfortunately, I don't have that ability for this spot. Yeah, I think we're just going to chance it. We're going to go 1, 2, it's such a small wingspan, and 3. Okay, well, that's those 3 birds then. Let's reset the tray. Ooh, and I can draw one of these. I can draw... look at the top 3 in the deck. Keep 1 water bird. If there is one, you may add it to your hand or tuck it behind the sword. Yeah. Let's keep 1 until I draw 2 cards from the deck. Yeah, sure. I'm going to take this one. And then we're going to go ahead and reset. And I get to keep the Australian Raven. Wow, that was pretty good. That was a good drawing phase right there. So it's just 5 more points. Ouch. Now, let me kind of figure out what I want to do for this round. All right, I definitely need to, like, put something down here in order to fill up this row a little bit more. So we'll go with this. And, yeah, do I want to use my... nectar for here? Yes, because I'm going to be doing the take food action next round. So we'll do this, and we'll use that egg. Perfect.
Common chiffchaff. The chiffchaff's name comes from its song, said to announce the arrival of spring.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, and I'll activate ping powers, which is good. So then you get a egg laid on you. It happened. It's there. We just didn't see it because it was down here. See, there's 2. I need to do a take food action for sure, and I'm going to discard... I'm going to discard the European goldfinch. So we do this. I can then activate... when another player tucks a card, tuck 1 card behind this bird. I'm just kind of looking at these. Just all other players draw 1 from the deck. I mean, you're cheap, but sorry, goodbye. I made my choice originally, but now I can pull 3 from the bird feeder here. So we're going to do this. I'm going to take a nectar. I'll take a fish, and I'll take a worm. Fantastic. Tuck a card from behind the hand. And I'll tuck this one. Just 1. Oop. Go down. Thank you. I want to choose this guy. There we go. 1 tuck, and no extra nectar for some reason. You're going to move up 1 more, aren't you? Oosh. I'm still doing pretty good, though. I'm still winning that round. I now want to go down here, and I want to draw some more cards. I'm going to use a nectar in order to get 3 possible draws, and then hopefully more from there. So let's do that. Spend our nectar, and then I get 3 draws, and I really don't want any of these. Yeah, so we'll go 1, 2. Where's my grassland? 56 centimeters. Beautiful. Okay, that'll work. That'll play. We'll take the black swan. No, don't skip. What happened? There we go. Okay, good. And then we will reset the tray. And we'll take the crescent pigeon. Sure. Just trying to get as many cards in my hand at once. This way, if I need to discard anything, I'm good. And then also if I need to just play stuff, which I plan on doing right now because it's my last turn, I can do that as well. I don't have any more, food left. I can play either one of those. What's my wingspan size? 56, so that works. Catch up to 8. Wow, that's crazy. This is probably what I'm going to use. Choose one other player for each action cube on their blah, 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 blah. I can definitely use this. It's going to cost 2, but yeah, we're going to do it. That's good, and we'll just use both of yours.
Eurasian magpie. These birds are considered to have very high intelligence, similar to great apes.
So basically I did that just so I could have another bird on the field to work towards my end goal. Yes, let's lay it on that bird. Thank you. Put the egg back. One bird with rundown power activates. So, yes, please. No, don't skip it. Yes. Choose a food and select the bird, to cash it on. Can I do any more? Is that it? Okay, that's it. I was trying to figure out exactly where it needed to go on the birds, but oh man, I need so much nectar in order to win these things. Wow, 8? Oh gosh. But at least I got that win, which is good. And I have 2 full columns as well for round 4, which is great. 5 turns, but you know, okay. What else we got? I definitely need to lay some eggs, but I need nectar first. So I'm just gonna take 3 nectar. We'll do here. I'm gonna choose to get rid of you, and then just 1, 2, 3. Do I want to tuck any other birds? Tuck you, and tuck the swan. Tuck one there, and tuck one there. Cool. And I don't get any extra nectar. Alright, Automa, what are you doing? We're coming near the end here. Yes, lose that 1. Give me a little bit of an advantage here, please. Thank you. Alright. Not so much advantage, but like a little bit something more. I could draw cards. I need filled columns. So I definitely need to put a bird in one of these 2. We're going to draw birds. We're going to draw some birds. We're going to play with some nectar. And I'm going to take this hooded crow. I don't want that. That's too small. So 1, 2, and a 3. Ah, there's all the grassland ones. Reset. Do I get anything? I can get the kelp. Oops. Thank you. And we'll once again reset the tray. And can't do any of those. Fine. Beautiful. Lots of cards in hand. What are you doing? Wow, you get 3 eggs? Holy jeez. You still have that 1, but it is what it is. 3 turns left. I need to start playing things. I'm not going to have as many turns as I thought that I was going to have in order to put stuff down. Who gives me the most pointage? Cash up to 3. Oh. Will this freeze my game? Gosh, I hope this doesn't freeze my game. Let's play it. Let's play it. We'll use as much nectar as I can. Hopefully be able to get that point out of it. Use an egg.
Australian raven. Ravens will cache extra food under debris in grass tussocks or in the soil.
Hey, get my egg back. Fantastic. Start. Yes, please lay the egg. Sounds good. 2 turns left. Can I go up here and lay any? Nope. Nope, it won't even let me put anything down. Oh, man. Okay, well, looks like we'll be laying a lot of eggs in order to try to gain some ground that way. Yeah. X. Discard a card. Yeah, sure. That's fine. So now I get to lay 4 eggs. So 1, 2, 3. It doesn't really matter. 4. Cool. Look at the deck. Sure. No. Look at it. Nope. Didn't matter. Doesn't have anything. And we move on. Oh, come on. You gain another cube. Because he has that 1 advantage right now from the card. Yeah, I know. I don't have any left. So, again, we're just going to finish laying eggs because that's 4 points. And I don't have anything else to play anything. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. I don't really want to gain any food, so... discard a card. Sure. Who needs an egg? You need an egg. Who needs an egg? You! Don't skip the power, please. Flip. Perfect. That catches on the card. I get a worm for some reason. Or do I not get it? Nope, I don't get it. Yes! Good! That -1 there. puts me in the lead for filled columns. Oh, that's great. Okay, that's it. That is the end of it all. I hope. All right. Oh boy. Oof. Round end, no birds with round end powers and activate requirements. Cool. I get the full 7. You only get 4. That's awesome. I'm just kind of curious about here. Yeah, okay, that's not going to work there at all. One bird with endgame powers meets activation requirements. That would be my Australian raven. So, no food. What? Oh, from your supply. I don't have any food at all. Oh, okay, well, that didn't matter. This is bad also, because as much as, even though I'm getting 2, 4, 6, you're getting 5, 10, 15 points. Woo, this is tough. That was tough. Here we are, end score. I don't think I got anything here. This is probably not a very good win for me at all. Oh yeah, because you had so many more. So many more. Ah, a little bit of ketchup right there. Oh, jeez. Food on cards, tuck cards, Nectar, and you beat me on that one, so. And there it is. Oof. Oh, man. It's like, I know the Automa doesn't get a lot of points for certain things, like tucked cards, food, and things along that ways, but, oof, man. If it was just like 1 degree lower, they wouldn't have gotten 51 points for all of those birds, but I don't think it still would have been enough in order to win. So that's all right. That was fun. That was pretty good. And I'm proud of that in general. All right, and that was Wingspan, the Automa, using the Oceania expansion along with the European expansion. Now that I've showed off multiplayer and Automa, you guys let me know what you think of it down in the comment section below. Do you enjoy the Oceania expansion? I know a lot of people are not very happy with the whole Nectar inclusion. And personally, for me, I don't mind it. I like the way the boards looked here. I hated the way the boards physically looked in the Oceania expansion. I don't know. They just look so dark and nasty and whatnot. But at least with this, it doesn't change the way that the board looks. It just changes the way the board functions. And I like the new abilities from the Oceania compared to the base game. But in any case, again, I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Have you played them? Do you like it? And are you looking forward to the next expansion for Wingspan for the Switch, which, of course, I will be playing whenever it's released. But that means that in order not to miss any future Wingspan playing action or any other fun videos that I have to put out for you to enjoy, be sure you're subscribed to the Home Gamer Dad. Hit that notification bell so you know whenever I put up a video for you to check out. If you wish to support the channel even further, there are some details down in the description section. Go check them out if you wish. Otherwise, your view and your like are absolutely amazing. Sharing this video, leaving a comment, chatting with me about the birds on here. I want to talk to you all about this because I think this is a fun game. I love it. It's beautiful. I love the music. I love the art. I love the voice, reading off the cards. This game is fantastic. And regardless of anything, I'll be playing it for a long, long time. Thank you all once again. We are family forever, gaming together. It is freezing here in New Jersey. I wish I could fly down south for the winter and come back when it's warmer, but unfortunately I cannot do that, though I am going to Disney in January. So take what I can get, right? Awesome. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one, everyone.